Frankie Dettori has issued an ominous message to Lady Aurelia's rivals ahead of the Coolmore Nunthorpe Stakes as he feels York may even suit her better than Ascot. The Wesley Ward-trained filly blitzed the field for the second year running at the Royal Meeting, this time against her elders in the King's Stand. Dettori was forced to miss the ride on her that day through injury, but he will be back in the saddle on the Neves Mire and put her through her paces at York last week. I think it was an almighty performance in the King's Stand. She brushed aside some great older horses, Dettori told Racing UK. She's a typical sprinter. She's on her toes, and she has two switches, slow and fast. There's nothing in between. Last year we tried really hard to get her to run over 6 furlongs. We got away with it in the Prix Morny, but for me 5 furlongs is ideal for her. I would say she is the one to beat after what she's done. I think York will suit her as she's got tremendous speed and typically American horses like a flat track. York might suit her better than Ascot. Lady Aurelia does at least have a different in-form rival taking her on in the shape of Charlie Hill's Batash. His progress this season has been staggering, winning at listed, Group 3 and Group 2 level, and he has shot to the head of the pile of British 5 furlong specialists. Champion jockey Jim Crowley only rode him in public for the first time at Goodwood, but had been able to gauge his speed on the gallops. I pulled him out in his work, and he was gone. It was a great feeling, said Crowley. He's not overly big, but he's just got such a high cruising speed. What impressed me at Goodwood was the way he coped with the ground, because there's always a doubt in your mind when a horse has got so much speed. He'd broken the track record at Sandown the time before. Of his chief market rival, Crowley said, fillies can be a little in and out, plus she has to cope with the travelling backwards and forwards, but what she's done so far she has been impressive. She's a very fast filly and it's going to be a great race. Marsha has run with credit this season and attempts to return to winning ways in the 5th sprint leg of the Kipco British Champions Series. She is very consistent, run in all the top sprints this year, and been placed every time, said trainer Sir Mark Prescott. The Nunthorpe looks a marvellous race with some very fast horses in it, and she is entitled to be there, but Lady Aurelia and Mr. Hill's horse, Batash, have both beaten her this year. They have beaten her fair and square before, but in sprints, tiny little things make a big difference. Clive Cox runs Profitable and Priceless, the former having finished second to Marsha, Lady Aurelia and Batash this season. Profitable is in great form, and I'm really pleased with him, he said. I'd say Lady Aurelia is the one to be beat, but we are £4 better off with her compared to Ascot. Last year, when 6th, Take Cover Put, paid to his chance at the start and he never really found any rhythm. He's a listed winner at York, so the track is not a worry,